To get 2,000, that is the best amount. It's a 0.25% chance, not even a 1% chance. That's how the hell am I supposed to save up? I ain't buying vendor crowns. Get out of here. These are digital goods. These are digital. These are pixels, man. Put the damn sale on. So chat, next up is the Pearl Shop update of October 11, 2023. Let's go through this. Pay to win to the max. 2023 new Halloween outfit for all classes. Wonderland. October 18th release, so it hasn't been released yet. So let's see, in the Pearl box, 1,000 Pearl box, you get a rare Cronstone bundle and 3 coupons to make you spend more. That is the 10% for apparels, 20% for the function, and 20% for mount. I really hope that they did a better job with the sales, but here, let's see the next one. We got a bundle pack. We got 3 Mythical Cronstone bundles, RNG box, Rare Cronstone bundle times 3 RNG box, and Artisan Memory bundle with 300 flat Cronstones. Now, I've always had decent luck with the Mythical Artisan Memories bundle, but these two, nah, I never hit big. And this is 4,155 pearls, bro. That is pricey. If they said this was like 1,500 pearls, I'd be like, okay, we could probably roll that. But 4,000 pearls, bro? Yo! Unless they're like goated boxes, but they don't look like goated boxes. They look like the same old stuff. Let's see. Let's see. Alright, let's see the drop rates here. Alright, let's start with the Mythical Cron bundle, right? So this is the Mythical Cronstone bundle. To get 2,000, that is the best amount. It's a 0.25% chance, not even a 1% chance. That's a 1 in a 400 type of shenanigan. 1 in 200 chance for 1,000. Yo, 500 is 1%, 300 is 1.25%. So you have better luck at hitting a black star than hitting one of these. Then 200 is a 5%, 150 is 15%, 100 is 25%, 75 is 28%, and 50 is 24%. So literally half of us are gonna get fucked with 75 or 50. Yikes. Yo, this is way too expensive. This needs to be like 1,500. No cap. Like, come on. Look at those rates. All right, next one. The Rare Cronstone bundle. So, what's different here? I guess they added the bundle itself again here. 8% chance to reroll twice. 12% chance to just reroll. So, you got 15% chance on the Cron 100. 20.25 on 150. 25 on 200. This is better. This is better. These base rates are better, but remember, 4,155 pearls. Bro. Alright, let's see the Artisan Memories. Hold on, you get Cronstones and memory fragments from it too? Oh, man. Oh, man. Okay, let's move on. Blessing of Kamasylve 777. So basically, you get the blessing, you get a bonus blessing, and you get a 7-day book. So for XP. So it's not actually 777 Kamasylve. It's 77 plus a bonus. That's going to be one of these life books or combat XP books. And combat XP is already easy to come by. So either they need to buff this or it's a waste of space. Which, speaking of waste of space, I have a lot of these. I should be using them on my characters like 24/7. And Seal Book of Life, I got a lot saved up. But yeah, one purchase for family. All right, Secret Book of Old Moon 777. Same deal. Artisan Memories 5+5 for 125 pearls. All right. Triple Gosfy pack. Now this is a sale. This is how a sale looks like. 33% off. I mean, yes, it's a pay to win cash shop, but listen, 33% off, that makes you think like, hey, that might be a good deal. We'll see some of the other ones. I'll show you what the other ones look like. All right. Inventory slots, never buy inventory. You don't need inventory in this game anymore. You can expand storage, but inventory is pretty... They give out so many of them for free. The inventory management is a lot easier than it used to be. But if you really want it, I guess. But 16 plus 8 for 1,450 pearls? Yeah, no thanks, buddy. Alright, mount skill change coupon, 2+2. It's just a one-time purchase. If you want it, get it. Celestial Horn, So it's a single purchase, which is 30% off. That is a sale. That is what a sale looks like. The original price was $22.50. It's dropped down to $15.75. Okay, you're saving money. Allianz tier, rare supreme pack. Okay, now we're talking about costumes. So let's see. Let's talk about the costumes here. All right. This was originally valued at 7,925, which dropped by 15%. If this was a 30% off or 33% off thing, that would be a sale. But what the hell is 15%? Come on. And on top of that, it's not just the costumes. You're paying for the artisan memories. And as a bonus, they give you the rare Cronstone bundle, 30 memory fragments, and 30 Valks. That is like nothing. Like the rare Cronstone bundle. Shall we get a little refresher here of what that was again? You see that? It's a 0.25% chance for 2K, 0.5% chance for 1,000, and then you still need like better than a black star chance of tapping to get like the 3, 4, 500. Okay, 300. You know we have the stacks for that, but 400 to 500, 1,000, 2,000 ain't happening. Hey. It's terrible, man. Max 5 purchases. Yeah, Wales, go ahead. Buy 5 of those. October Enhancement Pack. Let's see this one. 10% off. Wow, we're saving so much money, guys. 200 Cronstones and 100 Artisan Memories. Okay, if you want Artisan Memories, if you're buying it for the Artisan Memories, fine. But it's still, that's not a sale, man. Come on, where's the 25%? Where's the 25%? Come on, dude. All right, another one. Enhancement. 15%. You get 200 memory artisan memories. You get more of the memory fragments. You get double of pretty much everything here, right? No, it's not double. So basically, it's 250 stacks instead of 240, 260 stacks instead of 150. Hey, you get more, but still, these sales ain't looking pretty. All right, Halloween pumpkin outfit box. So this was last year's Halloween outfit, guys. So my berserker has this. He's a very sophisticated berserker. He has a monocle. It looks, you know, very much like a gentleman. But look at the sale: 2,200 pearls for the box, 10% off. There you go, chat. You saved 220 pearls. Y'all happy? Look at that. Yeah, I don't know, chat. This is bad. Where are the costume sales, man? Even on NA, I get like 1 to 2 costumes. 2 costumes if I'm lucky. There are days I get 0 costumes. But even on NA, it's like, it's not easy to get costumes. Because listen, yes, we are getting a few costumes, but that's only 991 pearls each box. And then you need like, how many to hit like the average for black stars? So let's say I have to do, let's say in my case, I'm doing a God Ride, right? I'm doing a God Ride tap. So for me, it's like 1820 Cronstones per attempt, going from Tet to Pen God Ride. And let's say it's 30 attempts. That's 54,000 Cronstones. Let's see how many costumes that is. That's 55 costumes. So that's going to be over a month and a half of me saving up for, saving up costumes and stuff. Like, getting pre-orders. Yo, Russ coming in with the raid. How's it going, man? Didn't know you were going to stream today? What you guys do? We're going through the Pearl Shop. We went through the patch notes. We went through the events. Now we're looking at the Pearl Shop right now. And I ain't happy. I ain't happy, man. Like, the sales are so atrociously terrible. It's like 10% off. And then we were like looking at like the drop rate, the rates for these bundles and stuff. Like, hey, you got a Cronstone bundle? Hey, here's the chance of you hitting crap. A lot. Here's a chance of getting some decent amount. Very low. Yeah, better luck tapping a black star. But, yo, it ain't looking good. Like, even on NA, we do have a higher influx of costumes. And it's nice that we can at least buy, like, 1 to 2 a day. But saving up for, like, 100 boxes so we can do, like, a big enhancement event, it takes a long time, man. Alright, the last outfit is... The last couple things is this one. This is the Ramhorn Witch outfit. This actually looks cool for the ladies. Oh, wait, we didn't see this one. So all of these, the Halloween Marinist outfit, this is from 2 years ago, I believe, or 3 years ago, one of those. 10%, 10%. Halloween Gravekeeper outfit, 10% off. And the weekly sale this week is going to be Winter Mountain Guardian Spirit Premium Set. 10% off. Like, what is this? Terrible sales. Listen, guys, they made a pay-to-win change recently, right? We all know it. Chat knows it. But for anyone watching this on YouTube later on, they made a pay-to-win change where they increased the price of vendor crons by 50%. So we used to be able to buy cron stones from the vendor for 2 million each. That's pretty expensive, but players are at the stage where they can spend that money, and it takes a long time to pre-order these costumes. In regions like C and other regions in the EU, it's a lot harder to come by costumes. There's a lot more competition for this, and probably less coming into the market itself. So it's difficult to save up enough costumes in order to do those big enhancements and go for your next upgrade. So those vendor crons were really useful, but they increased the price of that by 50%. Now they also increased the amount of cron stones we get from costumes. They increased that by a pretty sizable amount too, but also increased the price of the costumes, which was okay. I mean, we're making more money. We can probably afford to pay a little bit extra on the costumes, and that brought the individual cron price for like 1.68 million, 1.63 million. I think it's like 6.8 million or something, but it's still a far cry from the 3 million of the vendor cron. And you know, you'd think on paper that's a good exchange. Your cronstone price previously with costumes was like 1.3 something, and then that went up by like 300k something. Oh, it's like, okay, that's not too bad. But then when you look at the vendor crons, that went up by 50%, by an entire million, and you have no alternatives but to like pre-order costumes. But the inflow of costumes has been pretty slow due to the increasing competition for those costumes, because vendor crons are out of the picture. And now these sales are so atrociously bad. Look at that, 10% off, 10% off. These are old things. These aren't even new costumes they're coming out with. They've already released these in the past. Yo, slap on a 25%, slap on a 33%. Like, I'm hoping next week when the Halloween event like really goes into full swing with like in-game events and stuff that they usually do every year around this time, I'm hoping then they'll come out with like the big sales and stuff. But I've been watching the Pearl shop for the last the last 2 months, and it ain't looking good. This is how it's been. Like, how the hell am I supposed to save up? I ain't buying vendor crons. Get out of here. Bro. And what? Am I supposed to save up and just buy the gear? Listen, dude. I don't want to save up for like 150 billion. That's literally 100 hours of me grinding my ass off. Hundreds of hours going into gear, running around in a circle. That's terrible. That's terrible game design. Like, how are people gonna react to this? Like, listen, do you guys want to see the Steam chart? We don't know the exact number of players who are playing through like both clients, like Steam and PC. Like me personally, I play from the regular launcher. I don't play on Steam. But the Steam chart is useful to see trends. The trending of the player base is going to be similar on both clients. So let's take a look. Let's take a look, shall we? Let's pull it up. All right. Here we go, chat. Here we are. Look at this. Look at this. Don't look at the 22 minutes ago one, this one, because we just came off a maintenance, so this number is going to be low. But let's look at the peak, and let's look at how the trend has been going. So let's go for the 1 year. Last year at this time, it's saying it's about the same. It's about the same. And then during the holidays, it always trends up. During the holidays, and then once again in February and March, like events and stuff and balls and stuff, those usually make the player base trend up. Then it really stagnated back to its usual low. And then this summer, we had a massive influx of players. This happened because of multiple factors. One, they had a new expansion with Land of the Morning Light. They had a really good ball where they gave out a free freaking T9 horse, and that usually brings a lot of players back. They really marketed Vol. You saw those events with like the boss rush and stuff with high profile streamers like SFan and stuff. So, you know, even Asmongold picked up BDO for like a day. Those kind of things really influenced the amount of players that came in. Also, Lost Ark died, and people were looking for a new home or coming back to BDO. So everything really came together for a massive influx of players. But look at how hard it falls again. Like, I'm the kind of player who wants BDO to be successful. I would like this to be like 100,000 players playing every day. I'd love this for this game to be bigger. But the way they operate in certain aspects of the game, I feel like they're really hurting themselves, especially in like things with the Pearl Shop. Like, listen, we're paying real money for that shit. Don't be so stingy. These are digital goods. You're not out there actually buying materials like cloth and buttons and sewing together those costumes. These are digital. These are pixels, man. Put the damn sale on. So, like, anyway, the Steam charts shows that we went back to where we were. You know, all of that gain of the community and the player base during the summer, it's gone back to where it was. Now, listen, school started. We're back to business as usual. BDO is a very event-oriented game. Whether it's the economy or the player base, big event brings players in, and then, you know, they're like, all right, cool, I had my fun, I go play something else. And that's a very healthy way to go about it. Because right now, with these kind of pay-to-win changes, like, it's so freaking hard to get costumes. And let alone in like regions like EU and C and other regions where you rarely can pre-order a costume successfully, they recently made a pay-to-win change, which took out the avenue of, okay, maybe we'll pay a little bit more, but, you know, it'll be more expensive. Instead of 1.3 million silver per cron stone with the costume, we pay 2 million silver and get it immediately from the vendor without having to wait. But no, we don't have that as an option. And now the sales are also crap, so the influx of costumes have been like terrible. Like, this is stupid, man. Come on. These are digital goods, 25% minimum, 50% off, 33% off, 25% off, but 10% off. What the fuck is that? Yo, this is stupid. All right. That's my rant. I've been meaning to say that for a while, and I think it's atrocious. Next week better be a good one. Those sales better be blasting. They better be like, they better be BOGOs off the charts, man. I did the tutorial and started fishing and cooking for a bit. Typical Russ, man. You went straight into the life skill. I bet you didn't even loot. You probably didn't even kill a man or woman in Lumbridge. You probably didn't do the traditional, alright, let's go attack the first thing I see. You probably thought, alright, how do I start life skilling? Oh, alright, Jenko. No worries. You know who's getting that screen flash? You tell him? I told him. And we'll put this on YouTube. YouTube will tell him too. Nah, it's shit, bro. Like, I'm thinking, like, now I do have the time to grind and play the game hard, right? I do have the time to invest and get that endgame gear score to the hard cap. Probably might not get all the way to the hard cap, but we can go from being 712 to like 730. I have a path forward. But this is just atrocious. Like, first of all, I don't mind pre-ordering costumes. I'd like them to spend, like, I like more costumes coming into the market so we can, like, spend our silver on buying costumes. So at least we can progress. But this is going to take way too long. Oh, you killed a rat? There you go. Like, the sale, at the very least, what do you lose from the sales, man? Like, wouldn't you get more people buying stuff if the sales were better? I don't know how the economics work. Obviously I don't have the information and how the sales numbers look and how it impacts revenue whenever they put up a sale and stuff. So I'm not talking from a point of, you know, experience or anything, but from the perspective of a player and looking at the change in player numbers, I assure you, a part of somewhere along the line, it was the pay-to-win change that had a little bit of influence, but it is what it is. I mean, they, you know, over the past few months, some good changes happened. Like, you know, the Node War. I like the new Node War caps. It feels shitty at some ranges, but I feel like that low barrier of entry is really good for the game. I think everyone should go join a T1 guild and try out Node Wars. Join a T2 or T3 guild. It's really easy to hit those caps. Now, with the Marnie change, like, now it's easier to go find a grind spot. You don't want to be bothered by other players? Great, go grind. Here's an individual instance for you. You know, there's some controversial changes that happen, and I'm just looking at this, like, they did a great job getting up there, but, you know, we'll probably have to go more in depth into, like, why the player numbers decreased and what it's looking like afterwards. It's mostly recycled content they're bringing out. I mean, it's something, you know. They ruined open world PvP a bit late. Every casual left already. That is true. If they did that in the summer, they probably could have retained a lot more. And this change was going to happen anyway. So, you know, that they probably missed their window there.